Oh, sorry, I forgot that my mic was turned off. I was wondering why Shinya wasn't responding. Yeah, so I was saying to Shinya that through because I'm researching a lot about AI right now for the company, and I found that there's a lot of articles that are basically saying that coding in essence is kind of through a transitioning period. So instead of coding straight from scratch, being like kind of the main job, a lot of jobs are now transitioning to like coding cleanup, because when you can generate a website or an application through prompts on AI, it works, but it doesn't work efficiently. It kind of just does what you're asking it to do, but doesn't do it in the best way. And so I've been reading a lot of articles where coders are kind of basically going into a lot of stuff specifically in like Silicon Valley and stuff like that, and they're going into code that's been clearly generated by AI, and they're cleaning it up to make it quicker. Oh yeah, I remember the ads probably about 5 to 10 years ago, where they're just like, coding's going to be the future, you need to get into coding right now, even if you can just do it on the side, you're going to make so much money doing it. And then now it's more cleaning. It's not to say that you're not going to make a lot of money at it, because to understand the code to go into clean up is still absolutely a lot of education, and so it's skill for itself for sure. So you're still going to garner the same money, if not even more, to be honest, but it is a lot more cleaning than from scratch. Yeah. But the manual coder would obviously make it proper from scratch, whereas the instant one, no, it's basically like if you went to a restaurant for a proper burger versus going to McDonald's. You're still going to get a burger at McDonald's, but it's not going to be the same as the other one. Invasion at the House of Horrors. So I did mirror one. It appears to be at the far end of the hole in a wall. For a green coin. Yeah, even through the researching stuff, it's been pretty crazy. And I have a friend of mine that also, he's not even working directly in AI. He works in like tech that surrounds, what would you classify it as? Taking care of crops and greenhouses and stuff like that. And he's been dabbling in AI just on the side. And he showed me the program he made from scratch. And he doesn't know anything about coding, but I was just like, low-key, that's dope. It looked really easy to use. And once you create it with coding, you can just use a standard mouse to just access everything. Human interaction is definitely in a drought right now. Absolutely. I totally agree. Oh, we do have enough to do some more trades. We'll do 2 with him, and then we'll do 5 over at the wall there. As the final boss. I'm sure you'll enjoy the experience of going through that, though. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, like, people just need to be asked questions from time to time on how they're doing, and that's where you kind of, like, find out more about things. Oh, this one's 20? Alright, let's head on to the next world. I'm sure he's kicking around somewhere. Use your client guinea pig, eh? Ooh, we gotta go back and do that. So we got a DLC level, and then we can move on to the new world. Now pay me. Yeah. If you can just see the secretary on your way out, we will present you with your invoice. Oh no. Yeah. I asked one question, but did you think about it? And you'd be like, yes. And you'd be like, there you go. That's all I do, as I help you think about other things. Exactly. You got it. Yo, where are we going here? Wait, am I gonna miss something? Yes, I'm gonna miss these coins, so I don't want to do that. I was actually watching Aespa's new song before the stream. It's definitely missing something. I feel like it might actually be a better idea to have. Okay. Well. Oh, you just ran to your death. Okay. Yeah, and that's the important thing, to be honest. Your 20s and 30s are straight about looking to find something that, you know, I mean, his work is going to give you the food that you need to survive and all that such, but it doesn't feel like a chore. Yep, I figured that as well. I think ultimately I'm going to be missing out on the McDonald's meals that I told you guys about yesterday. I've realized that I'm like, for some odd reason, really tapped out on fast food. Do anything with this? No. We do not. Okay, so how do we... How do we destroy this? So we have something running this way? Oh, that's why. Oh god, I missed that one coin. That's crazy. And the photo cards are kind of something that's really important. I saw a video on YouTube that showed that there's a store in South Korea that just sells photo cards. Yeah, you go in there, kind of like it kind of to me slightly looked like a jewelry store. You go in there and you kind of like look through their catalog of all, and they have all the old ones. Like we're talking like all photo cards. And then you select it and then you pay, and then within I think it's something like 2 to 3 business days, you either come pick them back up, you come pick them up, or you have them sent to your house. Just photo cards. That's nothing else. Like even the store itself was pretty small in overall. Maybe about like a quarter the size of your standard Starbucks. Ow. Yeah, even the person in the video was kind of like alluding that they're just like, ooh, this place could be dangerous for me. Because like if you're looking for like a specific bias, like it's not gonna kill you. But if you are like looking for multiple and you want like and you're missing a lot, you get to the point where the bill will start to get pretty high. But I guess that's like most things in capitalism. You just want a little bit, you're fine. But when you try to grab everything, it screws you over. So looking for more animals. What's up here? I'll have to get that star on the way down. It's like the one that it reminded me of immediately, and for collecting is like when I have Funko Pops, but I get like very specific Funko Pops. So like, well, unfortunately, Deadpool, which Deadpool has like one of the most highest counts in Funko Pops, but I get Funko Pops or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers. But then after that, I stop. But if you're a person that's just like in general collects Funko Pops, like just Funko Pops anything, oh, you can be broke. You can be so broke. They probably come out with like another like 20 or 30 a year. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point they came out with like 50 a year. But I think Funko Pops are slightly cooling off. Maybe I'm wrong. They don't seem like they're as popular as they once were. Oops. Guarantee it's gonna be jump without hitting that purple stuff. I still remember Beanie Babies. Funko Pops are awesome. I agree. I also remember the craze on TikTok where people were just like, there's a hidden secret inside the Funko Pop's heads. And then people were buying them and cutting the heads open to find that it was just a troll. Yep. Like if you bought a Funko Pop just to see if there was something inside it, then it's whatever, right? But there was actually people like harming ones from like their long-term collections because they thought the thing inside was going to be of more value. And they're like, oh, dummy humans. Okay, well, I tried to jump. Oh, yeah, the new one, the Lobubus. Yeah, I don't understand that one. Not to say I fully understood all of the hype collectibles, but the Labubus probably is like the one where I don't get that one at all. Oh, I was up there. Oh, don't go up there now. I would only understand the Labubus if there was a TV show and a movie and all of that stuff that you all grew up with. Then at that point you can look past like the hideousness of it, because maybe it's the characters themselves. But it's not. It has no correlation to anything. It's just one day people are just like, yep, this needs to be a collectible, and people are losing their mind over it. And it's like, it's crazy. I see people on TikTok all the time doing like unboxings, and they're like super excited, and I'm just like, why? It was a TikTok hype. It was actually an art piece from a while back, and I mean a while back. And when it was first shown to the world, people thought exactly what normal people think today. These things are hideous. Who cares? And then a celebrity was just like, you know what? It's kind of cute. And as soon as a celebrity said it was cute, that was it. Everybody's just like, yeah, we need to get them. And then you have like people like Taylor Swift opening it, and then that's all the Swifties get into it. And dumb. Very dumb. Sponsored mostly. Yep. Yep. You want to make it in fashion, that's all you have to do, is you have to get someone that's still slightly relevant or fully relevant to buy your product, or even just give them a product and say that they wanted to have it, and that's it. You're done. You're gonna be chasing those orders for a while. I was talking to Q at one point about the Labubus, and she said that it really reminds her of the where the wild things are. And when you look at it, you're just like, yeah, that's pretty damn close. It's like a Kmart version of Where the Wild Things Are. Which I found out also recently that Where the Wild Things Are had an actual movie. I have not seen that movie, but I do remember the book as a child. More like La Money. Yeah, that's true. All the La Money. I really appreciate the camera angle of this game. It constantly is changing up, so it keeps it fresh feeling. Exactly, right? Because you have the, not the nostalgia, but you have everything that you experienced in Animal Crossing will be reminded in whatever that blind box would be, right? The characters, even specifically maybe some of the fruit or locations, right? But that one has nothing. It makes no sense. Yeah. Oh, that's far. I remember the Amiibo cars. I think Amiibo still works in Switch 2. And I don't mean like it still works for the old games. I think there's Amiibo stuff for the newer games like Mario Kart and Donkey Kong, but I could be wrong. I did have a Yoshi amiibo, the actual figure, and my nephew wanted it, and ended up, he just kept coming into the room over and over and over again, grabbing it, and ended up bending the, because I had it sealed, ended up bending the cardboard, and I'm just like, ah, crap. Go ahead, just have it now. And I saw it recently. It was like on eBay for like 30, 40 bucks. I was like, oh geez, this went up in value. Dig up an energy drink. Heck yeah. This gives you another reason to wrap it up, you know? You know what I'm saying? Join the rest of us in lowering the population in this world. I don't know how to... I found out today that certain Chinese zodiac signs should not be wearing gold, because it actually gets in the way of them actually to be prosperous. Yeah, I wasn't on the list, so I can wear gold. Not that I even like gold. I personally am a big fan of platinum. Or platinum, or I guess white gold or silver. Yeah. I don't know about the yellowness of gold that I just don't like. Oh, I know what I need to do. There, now I can go back. But if you are curious, the Chinese zodiacs that should not wear gold is the tiger, the horse, and the rabbit. Something to do with, like, if I remember correctly, the tiger and the rabbit are wood signs, and wood and I guess metal doesn't work good or something. I can't remember that last part, but that's... I got the sign. I remember the signs correctly. It's definitely those three. I can't remember the specific reason she was saying. I think if I remember correctly, the horse is a fire sign. So they were saying like fire melts gold, right? So we'll just never have it. Okay, well, rip on getting that open. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have aimed. Is there going to be another one over here, please? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I really needed that. Oh. And what zodiac signs are you guys? Chinese zodiacs, sorry. Yeah, he's not enjoying it. You're a pig. You're a rat like me, Shenya? What's up? What's up? Let's go. Dad's a rat? Wow, so many rats around here. I remember when like I first started learning about the Chinese zodiac. Like, I didn't like learn the actual lore, right? Once I learned the lore, I was okay. But when I first looked at the animals, I'm just like, a rat? I got screwed. I got screwed. This is not fair. We definitely need a bomb right now. And there's no more bombs here. Let's see, because that's going to take us somewhere else. That's okay. I'd rather go to a therapist that has bad jokes than, to be honest, a therapist that has no jokes. Yeah, dragon for sure. Dragon or tiger. Oh, you mean like as people? Yeah, fair enough. I can understand that then. I think my sister's a tiger. Ooh, this is not good. You already missed one. I'm pretty sure it was back where I needed those bombs. Your bro's a snake. Are you like saying that like his is Chinese zodiac or just in general? No, fair enough. I pressed B. You guys didn't see it, but I 100% pressed B. I mean, that's not exactly how I was supposed to do it, but it works. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Your mom's a rooster. She's pretty loud. I'm just kidding. Pokemon comes out next month. That's true. Oh no. We're gonna have to, I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, we're not doing good here. I don't know if we're gonna hold off on Pokemon. I'm assuming it's probably best for us to hold off on Pokemon then. Because October is gonna be my Fright-tober. Can't really do a Fright-tober with Pokemon. Unless I somehow figure out like other times for other streams, I guess. I don't know, I guess I could do something like that. Well, oh, ouch. Can you stop pushing me off here? Okay, yep, yep. Spooktober. Yeah, let's do that one. We'll call it Spooktober. I still gotta make graphics for that. I think it's slated for... It's either I was supposed to do it today or it's next week. I don't know. But it's supposed to be done very soon. So that I can change. I'm gonna change the Discord branding over on October 1st. I think I'll run the same branding that we have right now, which is the tropical summer theme, right through September, just because summer technically ends on the 22nd. It's basically the end of the month. And then we'll run Spooktober until, obviously, the 31st. I don't know what we're going to do in November, though. Yep, that's true. I could not be in a Pokeball. Though, who knows though, right? Maybe it could be like the genie's lamp from Disney. Maybe it's like super spacious inside. The game's like, you should go back and rest up. Any bonuses here? You never know. Yep. Yep. I remember when that first came out, though. That was definitely the newer generation of consoles. I think the Wii was the first one that did it. The original Wii. If you ever feel yourself getting winded or dizzy, I think it said. You know, take a 30-minute break or go outside. No, it's not. I swear, I think I should probably set up a schedule and then send you directly a schedule, Hector, just so you don't forget. Oh, what's up? Oh, jeez. It's okay. I'm okay being blamed. The Wii era? Yeah, I remember when I got a DS. It was my first quality handheld. Because I had a Sega Game Gear growing up as a child. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with the distance. I think it's time for us to see other people, Hector. Yeah, so I had the Sega Game Gear, and I only had Sonic, the original, like Sonic. No, it was Sonic 2, and I think that's it. I didn't have a lot of games, and I don't actually remember even hearing, or not hearing, but reading. Not reading. Wow, renting. There we go. Thanks, brain. I don't remember renting any games for my Sega Game Gear either. So. It was something that was cool. Like it would you turn on and be like Sega, right? And then I would struggle on a chaotic platformer while I was supposed to be sleeping. But the color was nice. It was really nice color, especially back then. It was comparing itself to like the original Game Boy, and then the Game Boy Color came out, which kind of knocked that down. But yeah, so the DS I had like. I think it was Wind Waker, the Zelda game, which was really cool to be in a little boat, zooming around. I don't remember having like any super intuitive games though. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I didn't have, like, Nintendogs, which I knew was, like... Nintendogs was pretty, super innovative. Brain Age. I wanted Brain Age. I didn't get to actually play a Brain Age game until, like... I think the Switch? Oh, yes! I did have a PSP. I had the 1000 though. Did you have the original one? Oh. The back pocket thing killed it. Dang. Yeah, I had it was almost the same vibe as when I had my Sega Game Gear. I only had Ratchet and Clank on my PSP. I don't know why I had consoles where either I didn't get other games or my parents didn't get me other games. Ooh. I didn't even learn about Neo Geo until later on. And now here I am trying to collect consoles these days. the first time I got a Wii U, the console's dead. Actually, the first time I got a GameCube, the console's dead. I think that covers off. I think the other consoles I already had, or at least played on. Just tell her to give you the Happy Meal toy. I will get there, Prince JC. I don't know about that. I think we've all seen the creators on. Oh, I think we've all seen the creators on TikTok that have those like console walls or whatever, right? Where all the consoles are connected at the same time. That would be a dream. That would be a dream. Where I could just basically hit like a switcher and boom. I'm now playing this game. That would be cool. I know I can do that with emulation, but I just think it's really cool to have like that wall and it's all like lit up. That would be cool. Right now I have the full wall. On the Xbox side, I'm missing the Xbox 360E. And I don't want to get like every console in the sense of like getting every special edition or whatever. I just want to get the consoles when the shape changed. So I need to get the 360E because that was like such a weird time between the Xbox One and the 360. And then so that's Microsoft side. Nintendo's side, I'm actually complete except for the Virtua Boy. I need to get one of those. And then also the handheld consoles. So I don't have like a 3DS, 2DS, or a DS, or a DS Lite. I do have a Game Boy Color. I don't have an original Game Boy. I don't have an SP. So like handheld wise, I'm pretty low. So the next one that I have to work on is I have to work on Sony and Sega. And growing up, I did have a PlayStation 1. Yeah, no, not all of them. So if I just look over at my wall right now, I have the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the 64. Then I have the Wii, the Wii U, and the GameCube. And then a Switch and a Switch 2, and then a Game Boy Color. And the Game Boy Color is the teal one. Teal or light, not light blue, but you know what I'm saying. And that's where we're at right now. Yeah, so like with Sony, I would have to get like Sony PlayStation 1, 2, 2 Slim, 3 Slim, 4 Slim, 5. Does 5 have a Slim? Sega, you would have to do Genesis, well, Master System, Genesis, Saturn. I know I'm missing a whole Sega CD. There's so many consoles, Shinya. I have this book that basically kind of walks you through all the consoles. And like even when we talk about like, oh yeah, you know, like not the Nintendo, and like the original Nintendo is the first one. You go back to like Atari and the Commodore 64, and you're like that's the beginning, right? And you're just like, no, it's not. It's actually way before that. And you're just like, oh god, there's so many old consoles that literally play like one game, which I mean, I guess, yeah, you are playing a game at home, so it's a home console, but when it only plays one game, I don't know if that's a good thing. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I have a couple of, one? I have one that, has all the consoles on it, like one of those emulation devices that you see, like, on TikTok and such. I have one of those. I have something called an analog. Analog is kind of like, it kind of is like a ritzy version of the Game Boy. I actually did a review for it here on the channel. And like the one comment that I got was like, bro, you need to upgrade the operating system in order for you to unlock everything. And I was like, yeah, okay. And so I looked into like doing that, and it was like some really janky thing of going into the BIOS and everything, and I'm just like, wait, what? No, I'm not doing that. So it's just sat there now, collecting dust. I do have a Steam Deck as well that collects dust. And then I have a Playdate, which is a little handheld console that also collects dust. And I mean collected dust in the meaning that I don't play them, but I do charge them every single weekend, so they do actually come, they are used every weekend, because I don't want the batteries to die on them. I found out, it was probably about like 3 weeks ago, I used to like just charge the batteries of my devices out of OCD reasons, but then I found out that like you should never just have a device sitting there forever or for a super long time with no charging to it, because it actually hurts the device and kills the battery over time. The Xbox Ally. So I was originally really pumped up for getting an Xbox Ally, and now I'm like slowly pulling away from that. So I'm not sure yet. I just saw this question. Can anybody here mod a DS? I cannot. I could probably figure it out if I wanted to. But, yeah. Yeah, so I was talking to a friend about the Xbox Ally. And just by talking it over, I was just like, because it's not really like, I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what was the actual specific point that they made. But it was a certain hardware spec that was not like up to par, and I'm just like, why would they do that? And the person was just like, because Microsoft has no control over the device. It's not Microsoft's device. It's a partnership. And it's Ally, or well, who's the one that makes Ally? MSI? Is it MSI or is it ROG? But anyways, so it's MSI that's making the device, and Microsoft is just loading their Game Pass and their ability to play games onto the device. Oh, Asus. Okay, so Asus, yeah. So, yeah, so I was just like, oh, and then as soon as I like made that distinction that they have no control over the device itself, I was like, oh, I know what this is. This is Microsoft being wary of moving into the handheld market, but understanding that they maybe should get into the handheld market, but without jumping fully into it, right? They're just going to do a partnership. And so if this partnership goes well, then they will fully make an Xbox only made by Microsoft handheld. And I'm just like, that's the one I want. Because, and another telltale sign of that was the fact that Microsoft is still working on another console. So even though they're going to release this Ally, they're still making another console in the near future. as we move out of the Series X, Series S era. And so I'm like, oh, okay, so this has none of your R&D is going into this. This is all, like you said, Hector, Asus that's doing it, and then you're slapping your stuff on at the end. So I'm like, oh, okay. Not to say that, like, if anybody gets it, like, there's anything wrong with it, and by no means. Remember, I'm the stupid one that bought the Switch too. So, I can't judge anybody. But, yeah, I'm like I'm on the fence right now. I'm at a 50-50 spot right now. Watch them make an Evolution Nintendo Switch 2. Yes. Did you hear me hydrate? I was literally just put my drink down. But that's crazy. I'll hydrate again. But yeah. Other than the Zelda, I'm glad that you can't hear me drink through the mic, because that would sound gross. Unless we're doing an ASMR stream. But it was literally like on point. But that's true. That's true. I'm sorry about. So yeah, the cam is not working today. What was I gonna say? I don't have a lot of faith in Nintendo in regards to special editions. They had the Zelda, what is that? Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild? I think it's Breath of the Wild was the first one, right? So we have Breath of the Wild, and then you also had the Animal Crossing edition. Those were quality, but then they had the Mario edition that was red, and you had to, you know, flip down the back of the dock to see the coins there. Well, who's flipping down the back of their dock, either playing or on display? Like, you would never have your Nintendo Switch dock backwards where you can see the cords coming out of it. So it's like that was the stupidest, and especially for such a prolific character as Mario, you made a crappy special edition for that. And then if you go back to the Wii, you had the Red edition, which I think was only sold in Canada, if I was correctly. I'm not sure. But yeah, you just had white, black, red. And then Wii U, I think Wii U also had a Zelda edition as well, but that's it. So until you go all the way back to, let's say, for example, the GameCube, or the best one they ever did was the 64 era. You had the ones that were all see-through in different colors, and then you also had the Pokemon one that had Pikachu literally on the molding of the 64. That was a really good one. So when it comes to the Switch 2, are they going to do a really good special edition? I think not. I think we're kind of getting further and further away from the era. And for me, one thing that's kind of indicative to that is look at Microsoft's customization for their Series X is just stickers. If anybody wants, like, if someone's just like, oh, do you want to get like the special edition for, I don't know what game, let's just say like Gears of War, right? Just like, oh, you want to get the Gears of War edition? Oh, you mean like the standard Series X and the sticker? That's it? No, I'm good. And I think it just comes down to it's cheaper. That's all it comes down to. Because they can make the same console over and over and over again, and then on the side they just make the stickers. This is related to the sticker part, but not related to the console part. But it's the same reason why you're seeing a lot of restaurants these days look kind of identical. They're all going towards the box shape. Remember the old McDonald's and the shape that they had? Well, they're changing them, and now they're like these weird blocks that kind of like remind you of like a Starbucks. And it's not so much because they want to be more like posh, which is what they try to like convey it to you. It's the fact that if a restaurant was to fail, it can be sold to anybody, right? Because if you like, let's say the old Pizza Hut, remember the old Pizza Hut designs? We actually have one here in my city. It's called Grandma's Kitchen now. But when you look at it, it's the old iconic top from Pizza Hut, but it's just been painted black. So, oh, I just realized I was getting timed. And I just stood there. But anyways, so you still look at it and you're just like, that's the old Pizza Hut. Even though it's Granny's Kitchen now, it's still the old Pizza Hut, right? And so it doesn't really work well for consumerism. And so now they make them all like blocky and looking like kind of like a Starbucks and stuff like that, so that if they have to, they can sell it off to another company, pull off the McDonald's sign, slap on another sign, and boom, it doesn't really look like a McDonald's or a Starbucks or a Burger King. They all look the same. But anyways, you missed Fatal Frame. That is sinister, Shinya. But yeah. We're just getting to the point where like companies are just trying to maximize their profitability through the smallest things. Isn't there another one? I guess not, eh? So then that, yeah, like I said, that carries you back to the conversation about the consoles. Doing like a proper special edition these days is going to be really hard, because if people don't buy it, then it doesn't really work out. But if they, you know, make a sticker for the device that gives it that, I guess, the theme of that game, and the sticker doesn't sell well, who cares? It's just a sticker. If the console doesn't sell well, that's horrible. Absolutely. I totally agree, Hector. The one I hate the most, when it comes to like companies trying to gain profit, is shrinkflation. That stuff pisses me off. Wait, why are you telling me to go here though? Oh. Alright, have fun, Q. Oh, well those are spikes. I'm so tapped out on fries right now. Did you tell me to go this way? I basically made my pact that I will not be eating French fries or oh. Did I get the swimsuit? Which swimsuit? Oh, no, I did not. Doesn't that require me to spend real money? Oh, he's right there. Oh, real time? Yeah, so on ZZZ, like, it's weird, like, on Genshin, I worked on, like, going through the story and doing the events at the same time, whereas on Zenless, I seem to be hyper-focusing on the story only? Oh. And just been ignoring the events. I see them pop up. So no, I've not done any events in Zenless right now. I just Wait, straight. I just had the point where Hugo got thrown over the edge. After, I'm assuming he was going to try to kill Hartman. That's where I'm at. You love fries, eh? I do know that. But over the past, I think it was like not about 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, I went out to a lot of fast food places that had fries as the side. Whether it be, I went to a wing place, I went to a burger place, right? And I couldn't eat all the fries, so I brought them home. So the following week, I had fries probably every single day. I got so sick of fries that I've sworn them off now until 2026. I was like, I'll swing back around in the new year. I'm a really big, I don't know, when it comes to like fries, I can't eat them all in one sitting. Depends, I guess, like, depends. Like, if you go to like a McDonald's, right? Can I eat a medium fry? Yeah. Large fry? Not really. But if it's anything of like the large fry or more from a restaurant, and usually when you go to a sit-down restaurant, they give you somewhat closer to the large fry. So what I do now is I've started to turn them into hash browns. So I cut them up into like kind of like cubes, right? So obviously a long stick could potentially be like 5 or 6 cubes. And then I toss those in for breakfast and season them up and add some eggs. Have I had dinner yet? Yes, I did have dinner before I got on stream. Not a grandiose dinner, but I had I don't know if you guys have it down there, but it's called alphagetti. Think of SpaghettiOs, but not a crap sauce, and more than just the letter O. A full stomach guarantees a good night's sleep. Yes, I've partaked in the itis many times. Have you had dinner yet, Hector? No. Out here spitting facts and then not following those facts. You had a sandwich? What kind of sandwich did you have? You're gonna sleep. Oh, you're gonna sleep terribly. You're not gonna try to eat something. Only what? Wait, isn't it only like 5:14? You still have perfect time right now for dinner. What time do you try to eat dinner at? For me, I personally like to have dinner around 6. But 6:30 is okay. Ham, provolone, lettuce, mayo. Ooh. That sounds like a dope sandwich, to be honest. And with the fancy provolone. And some pesto. Wow, that is a fancy sandwich of pestos there. Usually around 6. So then you got time. Get that quality sleep in. So you can have a proper weekend. You're not waking up on Saturday all crusty-eyed for Saturday morning cartoons. I'm just kidding. I miss Saturday morning cartoons. Tuna sub for Subway. Fair enough. That's good. Oh, and I just, reading chat, just walked myself right into water. The mochi birthday cupcake? Because the birthday boy didn't want it? Wait, who didn't want... What birthday boy didn't want it? You should tell that birthday boy to recognize good food and not let it go to waste. It's not like we just have birthday cake all the time. Oh, yes, right, Mochi. Mochi's got 5. Wow. That's fair. That's fair that Mochi didn't want it, though. I thought you were telling me it was a mochi cupcake. I'm just like, this sounds amazing. We need to actually make this a thing. Mochi cupcakes. Is it your birthday today, Hector? Sunday? Well, I'm going to remember for Sunday. Happy early birthday, but I'll remember for Sunday. Happy birthday, buddy. He's not ancient? Is he just being a drama queen? If you can't write in hieroglyphs, Hector, then you're not ancient enough. Oh, I figured your spelling was bad just because you're lazy, not because you're old. Oh god. So you're guaranteed to get hit there? That's pretty lame. Dang whippersnapper. Get off my lawn. These kids today don't know what hard is. I walked to school and back in my grandfather's pajamas. Up 2 hills. In the snow. Why would you give that power to me now? freezing cold in the snow. Yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's basically kind of like when Mario gets the star power. That's Kirby's star power. Get away from me. Stranger danger. There you go. Sounds like you're already fully planning this out. Can you just stop, little snowman dude? How dare you? Ooh, it's a new power. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a new power. It's still a cone. That's awesome, though. I fully support this plan. It's okay. I'm only going to tell everybody else on stream. Oh god! Oh god! Secret Agent Shinya. How did you not fly? There you go. I still have not met Tony's wife. Yeah, I figure since he's probably going to live here the rest of his life. Well, I don't know. Actually, I've never asked Tony that. If he's planning on living here the rest of his life. He's only like, I don't know, 35 minutes from my house. It does not take long to get to him. That's true. Yeah. I'm going to Australia. Oh, okay. It's like I grew up in Canada. I got my wife from Vietnam. I'm gonna raise my kids in Australia. Oh, okay. Have fun. This one, so it's these, well, all these bonuses how to get done. So you're going for seed? I think I'm gonna go for seed as well. And they're gonna study abroad in America. And then once they're done studying there, they're gonna move to Russia. Yeah. That's hilarious. Yes, I'm also gonna go for Seed. I played as Trigger in one of the missions, and I was just like, you're not bad, but I don't really like the whole gun thing so much. I'd rather just be swords. It'd be a lot, like, up close. But I mean, like, as a distant character, it's not bad. Probably. Until like 7 generations from now, they're just like, did you know your great-great-great-great-grandfather was from Canada? You'd be like, what? That's nuts. You're just like, yeah. This is the story of your lineage. It's some like epic tale. Like, you should move on to the next country. No, no, Dad, I'm not gonna follow you and your crazy generation. I'm gonna stay right here. He'd be like, you don't understand. You have to do like what your grandfather Tony did and what your great-great-grandfather Tony did. You have to follow the Tony lineage. He becomes a dentist. Yeah. Your great-great-great-great-grandfather Tony would be very embarrassed of you. Unless you had a shiny Pokemon, then he would be very impressed. As long as it's a 100. A 4-star shiny. It's the only way to get back to family acceptance. Yeah. Yeah, anything creative, yeah. Yeah. I can understand that. No, no. Thank you. Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. The art and culture there is insane. And I mean in a good way. That's why you have so many TikToks of people going to like Chinese cities and they're just like stuck with like the awestruck look on their face as they're looking at the city and being like, wow. Now it's in a good way. There still is a part of me that thinks I might move to China. I haven't told a lot of people that. That's true. What did you decide on dinner? It better not be Carl's Jr. again. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see like how things go. But that's kind of my initial thought. Also, my uncle lives in Singapore, so I'd be closer to him. And he was probably the most sane person that I knew from my family. And when everything went down with like my mother passing away, my family kind of just like stopped recognizing that we even exist, except for my uncle. And so I'm just like, I'd rather be closer to you than North America, so that I at least feel like I have some family. You still got me. Oh no, you're not the part that needs to go. Ah. I had to ask that. Strawberry shortcake from the other day with root beer? That's not a meal, sir. Sir. You still have plenty of time. It's only 5:32. You said you eat at 6. You have 28 minutes to figure out a better meal. That's horrible. That's horrible. It is extremely expensive. Singapore's nickname is the city of millionaires. And I know my uncle is even subletting out like a room in his condo. It's expensive for sure. And he knew that, like, I don't know why he picked Singapore. Like, his wife is from Taiwan. Maybe it's he just didn't want to go back to his wife's country. But he just decided to sell everything one day. And he's just like, I'm leaving Canada and I'm going to go to Singapore. And we're like, oh, okay. And then I think it was like 11 years after that, he lost his Canadian citizenship. And now he has Singapore citizenship and has never returned. It's been 16 years or something like that now. But he's told me that, like, he's like, oh, I have no intention of like retiring here. There'd be no way. There's no way for me to be able to afford to retire in Singapore. And I know initially he was thinking about moving to California. I'm assuming more along the lines of like the weather would be kind of comparable to Singapore. But I don't know. I know right now he's in China now, but he's just there for a vacation. But yeah. Pizza wasn't a meal. You mean pizza's not a meal? Pizza is definitely a meal. Okay. All right. You know what? You got me. You got me there. It is your birthday weekend, sir. You eat whatever you want to eat. That's true. Go for it. Is Taiwan super fancy? All I've heard about Taiwan so far is there's boba shops everywhere. It's a little, like, crazy how many boba shops there are. Yeah, pizza is a meal. If pizza wasn't a meal, then I was not fed properly for a good portion of my life. Because my mom would come home with just a pizza many times. There you go. Go nuts. Have more cake. Have more root beer. Which brand of root beer is it though? This will be a test. What brand are we talking about? Oh, I don't even heard of the Panda Hotel. I'm gonna have to Google that afterwards. Pizza with pineapple. Yeah, it's like a dessert and a meal at the same time. And because it was on sale. Fair. Right. You cannot knock sales. Are you a big Starbucks fan? Are you... Do you have like a go-to drink? You're just like, every time I go there, I either get this or this. Ooh, you know what I should have done? Should have grabbed that guy because he would stick to the ground. Vanilla latte or a cold brew? Wow. You do have your, your order already figured out. That's cool. I usually go to Starbucks for summertime. They have really good drinks in the summertime. Like refreshers. I don't know what they're actually called, but they're refreshing. See, I knew this was gonna be a good idea. Can't throw me around. And then I also go there during the winter time for their peppermint hot chocolate. It's delicioso. Oh gosh. That's the dream. To buy a Starbucks. That's the dream. I'm trying to... That's crazy. I didn't even know that even existed. I thought Venti was the biggest one. That's cool. Yeah. When, oh no, don't lose your stuff. You're gonna lose it. Oh, good. Thank God. When everything went down with, TikTok and like, oh, it's gonna get banned and, all that type of stuff. Even though the ban had nothing to do with Canada, I was just like, oh, well, there's some, like, you know, American creators that I really like to watch. Where's everybody going? And then at the time, everybody was going to Red Note, which is basically like China's Instagram. And so I'm still on Red Note to this day. I really like Red Note. But when I was on Red Note, I learned a lot about China very rapidly. And I was just like, this place is badass. It's not anything like I was taught. Oh. Yeah, stop going in the water. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. The final boss? Okay, well, now I know I'm not even final boss worthy at Starbucks. That thing would kill me. Oh. It's commie propaganda. They're trying to take away your freedoms. I've learned, and I say this, you know, take this with a grain of salt. I'm specifically talking about your government. I'm not talking about you as Americans in general. But I've felt that the filter that the American government has given to Canada for some countries has been incorrect almost every time. It's been kind of eye-opening to see some of the stuff in the world. What's that? The first one that I absolutely, and every single time that Donald Trump or the Orange Man, we'll just say Orange Man, every single time the Orange Man would say something that would be like preposterous, especially that one comment where JD Vance, I don't have a little misnomer for him, but that one time where he called Chinese peasants, the Chinese peasants of China, and oh wow, Red Note blew up in comparison to a lot of things being like peasants. Look what we have. And it was just like, oh, damn. Oh, damn, there's straight roasting. Straight roasting. But yeah, no, the first time that I noticed that the filter that I was getting from specifically America was incorrect. Oh, wait, how do I go up here then? Oh, I think I needed to save one of these guys up here instead of kill them. Dang. Was when I went to Cuba. And when I went to Cuba, this was back before, what is it? Was it Obama? Obama opened things back up with Cuba? Slightly. Not fully, but slightly. But this was before that. And I was asking the tour guide a lot of questions. What they thought of America, what they thought of themselves. It was very eye-opening. It's kind of like an unfortunate thing about Canada, and this is something that I don't like about my own country, is we rarely have our own opinion. Oh, I needed to get that guy again. Can we make it back? We can, it's just going to take us forever. So I apologize for this, but this will take forever. I want to get to that, whatever that thing is over there. Yeah. My face sours as well. Sorry. How is your food? Wait, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, let's get to the other side. There. It is you. You are any single letter. I'm the double letter, you're the single letter. I don't know, actually, when you blame technology, that is a pretty old person thing to do. So maybe you were right. I gave it 3 times and it was just like, nope, we're going with A. Ancient. Ancient. And you watch the ancient civilization documentaries on National Geographic and you're just like, that's Hector. He's right there. I'm a shadow in the background. Yeah. Find a cave that's safe from the wind. pretty sure that one cape was pretty safe from the wind. Yeah, Hector was Batman before Batman existed. What are you trying to do in Genshin? For like, to think the last week? Yeah, last week and a bit, all I've been doing on Genshin is jumping on, grabbing my login bonus, and then getting off. Just waiting for patch 6.0. Come on. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Get out of the water! Did I tell you guys how much I don't like the tornado one? I think I did. What don't you like? You mean about Genshin? My old ears didn't catch that. I don't even remember. My old brain doesn't remember what I was even talking about. We would make a horrible team. Oh, what I didn't like was the tornado power here in Kirby. Here we go. I'm not that old yet. It comes back around sometimes. Eventually. Alright, I guess we're gonna be this guy. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is a boss battle? Oh, really? Shockwave? That's what we're doing now? Ow. I'm not even picking that up because I can't stand that one. Oh, but I need it. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Wait. Can I not? I guess not, eh? Hmm. Let me down. Ow. No, there's actually better powers up here. Ooh, actually, no, we need it for that. Dang, I'm that boring that you're reading manga? Now we know how you really feel. There we go. Why, what's up? I'm sorry to hear that. So I guess dinner didn't go as smooth as you'd like it to. Oh, gotcha. Oh, do I get that? In the game? Actually, I haven't gotten that far in the game at all. There's actually 13 worlds, and we are on world 4. Correct. Yeah, it was alluded in one of the streams. I think I don't know where it was. Like something was written somewhere where it was just like, you know, it comes from the 12 worlds, 13 if you count this, and I was just like, oh well, spoiler alert. Yeah, so we got streams to go for this. I was actually, to be honest, a little torn today on if I was gonna stream Kirby. Welcome back, Shinya. There we go. Unless there's some bonuses here, we can go right to the boss right away. There's a bonus. There's a bonus. Even though we're almost close to death. Not that fast. This one needs to have the time crash ability. What's the time crash ability? Unless it's the amped up version of Frost. Oh, there's another building. Rebuild Waddle Dee's item shop. Buy if you don't have to help you on your adventure. Okay. That requires money, and all of our money is either going to go to upgrades and the gacha machine, so that's not going to happen. So it was the ice ability. So we have to grab that ice ability, and then we can go to that bonus, and then on to the boss. One. Dragonfire, which sounds amazing. And Frosty Ice. Ooh. It's like a dragon is holding Kirby in its claw. That's amazing. Oh, that's adorable. I'm gonna make little snowmen. But we're still missing the time stop ability, so I guess it's not the frost, or I guess there's an upgraded version of the frost. Thank you for the bit donation. I appreciate that. Is the emoji wall better than it was before? I think we don't have the ability to do that level yet. Find its blueprint. Bring it to Model D. Cute. Yeah, I extended the duration. Okay, so we'll do this. Maybe off stream, I'll see whatever that power is and go grab it. So for next stream, we'll have that. Which will be on Tuesday. I have to go talk to that, I don't know, the star dude to tell me where the blueprint is, and then go find the level, and then go find where it is. But that's just a bonus level, it's not a standard level, so. We will definitely do the boss, though. It's the penguin dude. That is actually in a lot of Kirby games. King Dedede. Okay. Not 100% sure how to use this power up yet. Oh wow! Okay, so you can't dash straight through them. That doesn't do anything. He's not enjoying the fire though. The Dragonfire was definitely the good one. Oh jeez. I love how the bosses in this do not seem that scary. Like it's just a penguin. Ow. I would love for you to tickle the purple heart for enjoying the fire. Maybe I should change the phrasing. Tickle. Clear without guarding? I'm assuming I could have grabbed the sword. Oh, great. You're taking our little friend. And now we're alone. Original Wasteland. There's the bonus. Or the DLC, sorry. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop it there. But I am not going to stop the stream yet, because I did say that we're going to switch over and do some pulls on Zenless. Give me a second, I'm just gonna grab my controller. Let's see if it works right away. In theory, this should switch the... Oh, good. Cool. Awesome. I did get somebody trying to hack my Microsoft account again. Was it 2 days ago? I would make it twice in the course of like a couple months. Yeah. If you can live vicariously through me, then that works for me. Yeah, so last time I set up the two-factor authentication. So this time when they hit that, it kind of stopped them in their tracks. 7 in the morning. Yeah, the hacks were on like 9 o'clock in the evening, and then 2 o'clock in the morning was the another try. Thank you for the hydration and posture check. Because it's 7 in the evening somewhere else. Oh no. I just realized this Xbox doesn't have the... It doesn't have the new patch yet. And that speed is something that I can cry at. We'll give it a minute or so and see if it starts picking up pace. If not, we'll have to do our polls another day. I totally forgot about that. I did upgrade it on my other one. I think it's because we're actively streaming right now. Actually, no, that shouldn't matter. I haven't seen kilobytes per second in such a long time. Thanks for the posture check. Yeah, boo the internet service provider. If we somehow can't get this speeding up anytime soon, do not worry. It doesn't mean that I'm going to do these polls off screen or off stream. I never do polls off stream, so it just means more polls for the next one. Come on, like get into like some actual megabytes here. No, don't go lower in kilobytes. Yeah, but when I got when they were trying to hack in, I was just like, please tell me they didn't get into it. And it actually gave me some anxiety when I was actually getting into my email, because I'm just like, please, I don't really want to have another day where I have to, you know, contact Microsoft and go through that whole process. Because there's not like any just type of contact information where you can just get to the guy that I told you about at the end of all of that I actually had eventually talked to at like 11 o'clock at night. There's no like direct line to that. You have to go through the whole processes and get escalated to eventually get into that point, which kind of sucks because I'm like, if I already know exactly what the issue is, then there should be no problem. Do you guys mind hanging out right now and just kind of like chatting while we wait for this? Because I don't mind waiting until this is done, even though it's going slow as sin. I don't mind. But if you guys are just like, no, if it's not quick, we'll just do it another time. It's up to you guys. I don't mind hanging out. It's Friday. Oh, you don't mind? Okay, cool. Then we'll just hang out then. We here, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, because it's Friday, so I'm not really doing anything after this. And this weekend is, I don't have anything planned for this weekend. That way we can't lie to the we can't add to the list for Hector of things that he thinks that JC lied about. He said we're gonna do polls on Friday and he didn't do it. You mind? Oh geez, of course you would mind. Why am I not surprised? So what are you doing on Genshin right now? Are you just doing character leveling? I wish I could bounce over to Genshin at the exact moment that I'm wait for this, but collecting the prior things, the pyro things. Gotcha. Did you clear all the other areas? Dude, one of the therapist exams is open book. Oh, that is golden. Yeah, it's still good to at least have like a foundational understanding of something so that when you're going to look for answers. Come on over the one. But if I do that, I'm going to end up stopping the download. I'm pretty sure if I was to switch over to Genshin, it would stop this download. But I would love to be honest. Especially for finding sigils. But yeah, I got for my auto sales. exam, it was open book. No, I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding. Don't fail. Don't fail. That would be horrible. You do have this though. You do have this. You're smart. I know you'll get it. I used to think that my favorite thing was multiple choice tests. I was just like, oh yeah, I won't know the answer, but I can at least know what the answer is not, and then I can work my way from there. You know what? This is my first stream where I've actually realized that when you say thank Q, that you're just abbreviating thank you. Because I always thought you were saying thank Q. And I was just like, why are we thanking Q? What did she do? Not to say that Q is not worthy of thanking. I got really confused. But today it actually clicked in when Q wasn't here and you said thank you. I'm like, oh, it's just abbreviating the word you. Yeah. Just a shortcut. Yeah. I mean, I guess we can watch. That's true. We can also watch the random stories that are on Zenless. These things are always weird, and I very rarely see repeats, which means that they have a division that works specifically on these. The TY? Yeah, TY is a pretty good one. Like, how'd you guys feel about this? You know, let's talk about this. Let's have a powwow. Yeah. I do want to get into like just chatting streams at some point. I would love to be able just to hang out, because there's times where like I'm not trying to make it seem like, you know, you guys are my fallback in any way, shape, or form, but there's times where I'm just like, there's nothing on Netflix. I'm just gonna sit here and play games. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just kind of bounce around from game to game. Maybe I should just turn the stream on and just hang out. Are you offended by powwow? I apologize. I love how Shinya laughs and then just says it. It's just like, does this hurt? Did this get in? Did it get in there? It's like, it hurts when you stab me. And Shinya's like, stab here? Right here? Does this hurt? No, I know you are. I know you are. Like, what if I twist the knife? Does that hurt too? Shinya would be the most nonchalant killer there is. Yeah. I mean, when we were talking earlier about your client, Shinya, I'm pretty sure Hector owes you a lot of money already. What? That reminds me of a meme. I love this meme, and I might end up like quoting it a lot, but there's this one meme where this person's just sitting in a park, and they're like, And then someone just breaks out of the bushes and they're just like, that will be $70. And she's like, oh, okay. And pays. So this feels exactly like that meme. Hector is the person sitting in the park. And Xing is coming out of the bushes to be like, that'll be $70. She agreed. Yeah. She did agree, actually. She was just like, okay, and handed it over. I was like, wait, what? I'll see if I can find it and I'll put it in the Discord at some point. Did you see that link I put in the Hoyoverse chat, Hector? About the new update? I didn't want to ping everybody. I thought about making a Genshin role so I could just ping the Genshin people or even just the Hoyoverse people. But it kind of explains kind of like roughly how the system works. And then ultimately like kind of what suggestions are from what that guy is saying on who to grab and who don't to grab. That's okay. You don't have to. I wouldn't suggest to watch it all the way through anyways. Oh, you saw it but didn't watch it. That's fair. That's fair. Well, if you're ever curious and you're just like, well, give me the cliff notes based that, you know, it's better explained than the hack job that JC did, then you have that video there for you. For me, I kind of scanned through the beginning of it and then went to the end or near the end where he kind of started breaking down the characters you can pull, and he broke them down into 3 categories, which were don't pull, baitable pull, and you should pull. So yeah, on the basically out of all of them, I'm only I will not tell you use AI. What? Wait, who's telling you to use AI? But out of all the characters that were available there, I only had 2 options anyways. It's Shinha and Tanari. Oh, sorry, and Diluc. So I guess potentially I might pull for Diluc. But definitely pulling for Shinha. An entire year? How did it take an entire year for someone to find out? He was just bluffing? That's criminal. Because an entire year will affect the company. You can bluff your way through, let's say, a day, but that's crazy. That's nuts. And got paid as well. That's crazy. I'm assuming it's a salaried position, so, but that's still crazy. Does it affect you directly, or is it kind of just something at work where you're just like, oh, that kind of sucks? Like, did your work increase because of it? Oh, damn. That sucks. That really sucks. I would be angry. That sucks. I'd be like, thanks, dude. What is going on in this video? Is this a TV just out in the wilderness? I love how the speed is getting worse. We're at half, but the speed is definitely getting worse. The percentage is actually higher than the speed itself.
Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow were
It's like the game's just like, I know you're just gonna get on here and do your pulls and get off. No, I'm gonna make you wait for that. I'm gonna make you work for it. Like, thanks.
When you're reading this letter,
Thanks.
I imagine much has changed.
Yeah.
Whether it's yourself or the world.
I'll go to download a game later and it'll be like, oh, I got it done for you in a minute. And you're just like, thanks. Thanks for the timing. I always forget that, like, it's something that I need to remember, but that just because you update one Xbox, the other one just doesn't automatically. And I don't know why. Like, for game updates, it's the other one is like phenomenal. There's got to be a setting I forgot to put on this setting on this Xbox, because the other one I don't even have to update it. It just goes. So I must be missing something on this side. Like, please don't download updates or something. Black hole. Are these Power Rangers? Or basically Power Rangers? Oh, it actually repeated. There you go. If you ever be stuck on stream and you have to download an update, you will see a repeat on this video. You think the videos are cool? I agree. I mean, I hope that you are talking about the video and not the fact that it didn't update is the cool part. No, I did know that, but I'm just surprised that because the one that I'm on right now is the first Xbox that I had. And I've always had my Xbox with that setting on, even my 360, even my previous Xbox One. So I don't know where the setting got turned off. But it's annoying. I wouldn't mind getting a hatchback. I used to have a friend in college that had like an old VW Rabbit. It was kind of cool, not gonna lie. What the heck was that? Does anybody in here know how to do origami? Hydration? I can do that. Alright, see you soon, Shinya. No. Yeah, same with me. I'd like to learn. Not like extensively, but like at least the standard crane, you know? That would be cool. Not I, says the blind man. I can't even see the paper. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call this stream like Kirby World 4 plus just chatting plus Zelda's pulls. Oh, let's pull our Bang Boot today as well. I did a little bit of research into the Bang Boos, and I have selected one. Visually, it's not my favorite, but it should be good for my team, and that's basically what a lot of people are saying on Reddit. People are asking, like, well, what should I pick? And they're just like, it depends on your team. It depends on you play. And then you did definitely have some people answering, like, I just picked the cute ones. And you're just like, yep, that's fair. And there's the Bang Boos right there. So many bamboos. It's like a snow globe of bamboos. And then they just slowly drift awkwardly out of the screen. I especially like the ones in the bottom right corner. They kind of just dribble along the side. We're almost at 70%. We're getting there. Yeah, that was the one I was considering. The plug boo, the electric. Good one. Oh, and speaking of electric, I found out through the story, and now they didn't fully like explain it, which I thought was kind of messed up. It's plug boo, so it's the one that has like the plug for the electric, like you're gonna plug it into the wall. On its head. Anyways, speaking of electro, I found out that there are 2 Anbis. Oh. And they didn't explain it properly why the second Ambi exists. I'm assuming there's a side story that is just that's been put off to the side. Probably in the video store. But that second Ambi is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I still personally like what the first Ambi is wearing. Like her clothing, her styling. I think it's better. Not to say the second one is horrible. It's just, I like the first one more. Hollow 7. She's the best? Yeah. I'm assuming that's what you mean by the 4-star and 5-star. So I'm assuming the second Ambi is a 5-star. Can you have both Ambis on your team? Because that's weird. But it makes me feel like maybe? Question mark? Though I don't really see there would actually be a big benefit to having them both on the team. They tell about her background? Yeah. There was a part... You don't have both? Yeah, there was a part where they're just like, yeah, you know, maybe if you did better, you know, that thing wouldn't have happened to your teammate. And I was just like... What are you talking about? I'm just like, I think it was like somebody. Oh, I think Hartman was talking to Anby, and I'm just like, what? But double stun, but it's not worth it. True. Yeah, makes no sense. Other than visuals. Trigger. You mean the character or triggering stun? Because the character trigger, I don't know. I don't really feel like I'm going to pick her up. I did... oh, you're talking about during that story. She was there, though. It was Trigger, Ambi, Vivian, and Hugo. Or what? Maybe it wasn't like her partner or something. But both of them had something, and Ambi felt down. The character is associated with Ambi? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna probably like complete Zenless the same way I did Genshin. I'll finish the story off, then I'll go back to those side quest stories that you see on the shelves back in the video store where the HDD is. I'll probably do those next after that. And then by that time, we're well into events, clearing off events, and then we'll be moving on to a new game. And we'll come back for the updates on Genshin and the updates on Zenless. I'm thinking of either moving to Wuthering Waves or seeing what else is out there. Oh, actually, the other one I even thought about getting into is Honkai Impact Third. Which will be crazy because they'll get to the point where like our Mondays and Fridays will just be rotations of like, okay, we have to go over here and catch up on this patch, and then over here and catch up on this patch, and over here and catch up on this patch. We'll call them Gotcha Mondays and Gotcha Fridays. Are you still reading your manga, Q? I know that Hector's on Genshin. It still has this, yeah, the speed never sped up, if you will. Mind blowing. I honestly haven't seen speeds like this since I had the Xbox 360. But it's I don't know, because I think it's just because I'm on stream, because I mean our stream's not lagging at all. And that's upload and download. But we're almost there. That is actually a good question, Hector. What are you reading, Q?
Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk. With all those edges and that sturdy look, Mr. Rob might seem a bit cold and standoffish, but he's actually paying attention, quietly noting down what each of us prefers.
Oh, you're finding them, so you're not actually actively reading right now? Oh, just webtoons and manga?
Makes
Gotcha.
you wonder, huh?
Were you just reading the first couple pages and seeing if you want to continue on? I am so jealous that you have the ability to do that. Pretty art. I can understand that. No, yeah, we already got America. America. Ah, 3 years later. You'll be happy to know in top center that you can see that I've still not gotten my caffeine in check. One of these days. Oh, that's what it was saying. Okay, okay, okay. I understand. When it comes to the story, it's not really controlled by the caffeine, so it's not really doing anything to it. You would. Oh yes, that's right. There's a new Bangbu. Yeah, so this is the Bangbu I'm going to go for, the Butler. And I chose the Butler because of... Oh, no, not because of that. We don't need to go on a Hoyoverse. Don't explain anything to me. Alright, here, details. So, I picked the Butler because it's good for energy regeneration. But the one that Hector was talking about earlier is this one, the Plug Boo. Good for electric damage. There's another electric one I was actually considering. Not that one. I guess not. Maybe it was that one. Look at them everywhere. Alright, are you guys ready for depose? Oh, nice. We got enough just to get in time to get to 6 pulls. I don't think there's the ability to do that. The shark, yeah. Like I said, when I was looking through like the explanations and what people were doing, it did come down to people where it's like, I just chose it because it was cute. So we're going to be pulling on Seed. The good thing about it is I can potentially also get some more Anby, which is great. Alright, first pull. Give us an S right away, please. No. It's an A. Seed, a very sus name.
Pleasure to work with you.
Oh no. The read will flash when you get an S. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, who wants Nicole? Come on. No one wants Nicole. Not even Nicole wants Nicole. Though if we do end up pulling and getting Seed, I will try to also grab Trigger at the same time. Yeah, let's go! Let's go! Now, it doesn't mean we got her. It just means that we got something. No, I mean we got her. We got her.
One of my kind.
Oh, she got bare feet. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get demonetized on Twitch. That's not a good name for her, Hector. Or are you talking about me? She is cute. It's okay. So we're gonna actually switch over and try to grab for trigger. Might as well go for both then. If we can. What type of character is she? She is electric. Okay. Gotcha. Elect. Gotcha. Fair, 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 fair.
Yahoo! Seed at your service.
She's an attack character as well. She got a little scooter. Little scooter.
You know, I really like your scent.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Nope. Did not get it there. Oh, nice. We got the butt in the basket weapon again. That's cool. The butt bunny. That sounds really sus, but I know what you're saying.
Let's fight.
Hey, we got Ambi! Let's go! Actually, that's a win as well. Let's go. Start to build her up. Literally, my ultimate is in this game is Ambi. This girl is great. That's a good poll. That's a good poll as well. Nope. That's just standard. Just 1A.
Ready for duty.
Oh,
Anytime.
let's go! This is really good. So far, I have not have a bad pull yet. Ooh, my team is about to get so much stronger. About to go from freaking C0 and B to we're already up to C2. Got 2 more pulls. Oh, here's the S. Another S. What do we got? I honestly wish my camera was working again today, because this is really good. Hey, my team is gonna get good. She's also on my team. Let's go. Four pulls of just yes. Very happy. 3 A's. Oh, I don't think I have that. Street Superstar.
Andy, at the
Let's go. C3.
I'll make sure you never go.
And of
back
course,
on an empty
it
stomach.
can't be a Zenless pull without getting a bear. That's just that's par for the course. I've ever since I did that, I can't remember what pull it was, either back during the Varesa time or the Cloud Retainer on Genshin. Yeah, pulling on stream, vastly better than pulling off stream. That finishes off that, and I don't think I have enough standard ones. Oh, I actually have 0 standard. Oh no, I have 8. I have 8, but that's not enough. That's not enough to do anything with it. So let's do our bang boo pull. You can't take the word boo and pull and put it together. An A. There's an A there. It's an avocado. Avocado. What the But we aren't done yet. We still have 10 more polls. Let's get the boo we deserve. Got 3 A's in this one. Yep, bag boo. We have bag boo. Oh yes, this crazy one, paper boo. Yeah, I remember this one being in the alley, talking about transforming or something. Electro boo. Still got 9 more to go. Two A's in here. Cool. Electro boo again. Magnetiboo? I feel we're gonna get what we want, just because we have so many pulls. We're gonna get that Butler. We're going to get that Butler. Just 1A. Hey, Explore Boo. That's a new one. Still got 7 more to go. Give me an S. Give me an S. There's Avocado again. And Electroboo again. Ah, just an A. Unlike characters, this is 100%. What do you mean by 100%? Ooh, I like this one. Batty Boo. I've used it before in the Void. Oh, so then I know what you're saying by 100%. We gotta get that. There's no pity level, is what you're saying. There's an S. Well, I guess there's some pity level. Never mind. So I guess that's 90%. Oh, gotcha. Not Paper Boo, even though Paper Boo's cute. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I know what you mean by that. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. So we select it, and then that's what we're gonna get as long as we get an S. Fair enough. I understand that. Can you swap out immediately? More avocado. Like, there would not be another reason why I'd want to pull another butler, correct? Or am I wrong about that? So cute. Let's see if we can... Level 1? What other one do you think we should go for? I will probably pick the shark, because you keep talking about the shark, Q. We got 4 pulls on this. Oh, just 1A. Now you're at 90. Okay. Alright. So any single time I actually pull the character that I want, then I'll switch over. 10 pulls and swap. Gotcha. Smart. You can C5 them? Really? Gotcha. Come on, 2As. I don't have a second team yet. I'm still working on that first team. I'm just literally picking the shark because Q's in a bad mood, and maybe would be happy to see the shark get pulled. But I could see my second team probably being Pyro. Shark is Ellen's Bang Boo. That makes sense though with her shark tail. Okay. 2 polls left. Oh, and Lycan? Gotcha. Nope. Just an A. Hey, penguin boo. At least you got one animal. They get strong? I bet. Okay, last pull on this one. Nope. This shark is going to have to wait, Q. You got 4 A's, though. Cryboo. Yep, true, true. What? Devil boo. Another Cryboo. And another Magnetic Boo. So I went from having like no boos to now I've got a fair collection of boos here. I am very happy with all those pulls.
Good day, Proxy.
Seed is really cool. I can't wait to put her into the team. Or put her into... She'll probably be the starter of my second team, and I'll kind of build around her.
Need some ready for combat.
But Anby... Anby... Let's go! Makes me very happy. I even got Ambi's name card. Well, you know that's going on. You definitely know that's going on. Does Ambi have a boo? She would probably have an electric boo. Probably. I'd probably assume she would have one. Oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't actually know I had Nicole up to 2. Plug boo? Yeah, it makes sense. Sense. I love how she's up to C3 and I don't even use her. This one made me happy. That was the coolest one as well. Even the panda's up to 3. He's not on any teams. I'm glad I got his name card.
Is it work time? Is food and Milo? You know, I really like your scent.
But that is for me. I will be back next Monday. As far as I know, we are going to be doing the start of our stream together or ether together on Monday. So that you'll actually see me earlier, or you'll hear me earlier. But I will still be streaming at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, but we'll probably be starting the stream earlier, I think 4 p.m. Eastern, and then switching halfway through. So Jose will have the first part, then it will switch to me, and then I'll continue on. But he'll still be there. So it will be a kind of like a, you get to see both of us at the same time for 5 hours, right? But I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused and get yours. See ya.